Did you know that according to recent studies, plants constitute 80% of all life on Earth? They influence each and every one of us, and we literally depend on them. This is why we, at the Institute of Botany, do our best to understand them. All of our more than 150 researchers have the chance to push the boundaries of human knowledge a little bit. We study plants starting from the gene level to whole ecosystems.
Here in Průhonice, we study a wide range of topics from plant communities and their biodiversity to the plant ecology or the relationships of plants and fungi.
All of this is possible thanks to our excellent equipment and facilities, such as the experimental gardens and labs, unique databases and collections, and even our modern computing clusters.
We maintain such broad research focus on purpose because it allows us to integrate particular topics and achieve a deep and complex understanding of the plant world.
Science also needs inspiration, and in our case, inspiration comes directly from our surroundings. The main office are located in the beautiful Průhonice Park, where the fascinating world of plants meets an artistic approach to nature. Needless to say that our division in Brno and Třeboň are unique in their own way.
The city of Brno is popular among students, and therefore a division of the Institute of Botany is located also here. One example of cooperation with local universities is our work on developing a unique technology to remove pharmaceuticals and cyanobacteria from water, for which we hold a European patent.
We are also interested in the long-term development of forests and non-forested land, which we study through pollen analysis and historical sources. This helps us to understand changes in current vegetation and to find answers to key questions.
Our research is mainly focused on the long-term changes of the composition and biodiversity in connection to environmental changes, for example, the increasing drought in the vegetation season. And the results of the research accumulated over the past decade are conveyed to the nature conservation and forestry management, and this is in order to give them the best advice how to preserve the biodiversity and other nature values of this highly valuable forest site.
Our research focuses on the strategies of plants living in extreme conditions. For instance, when studying algae and flowering plants in very high altitudes, we are interested in how they cope with climate change. Or when studying tree rings in trees exposed to extreme winds, we learn how past volcanic activities influence the activity of tropical cyclones. While researching plant strategies, we also pay attention to the below-ground organs, which are key for understanding how plants cope with disturbance and changing climate or management. We also have a long tradition of studying a diversity of cyanobacteria and algae as a source of various economically interesting substances, such as essential fatty acids.
Just as we base our work on the large body of information provided by our predecessors, I am convinced that we too leave a wealth of valuable knowledge to the next generation. Because we know that knowledge is not only rewarding, but also joyful.